President-elect Donald Trump has indicated that he will break from tradition and so will not receive daily briefings from the intelligence community. In an interview on Fox News just last week, Mr. Trump said, and I quote, "You know, I'm like a smart person. I don't have to be told the same thing in the same words every single day for the next 8 years."
Briefings are boring. I don't want to do them anymore. And that video, by the way, was actually from 2016. All right, so it looks like old habits die hard, because now a new NBC News report claims that National Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard is actually thinking about turning her intelligence briefings into like mock Fox News segments in order to get President Donald Trump to pay attention to them. Which, you know what? I will allow it. If she's willing to go the extra mile to get Trump his briefings and to get him to pay attention, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I hear you, but it's pathetic that our president doesn't want to read. Pathetic. It's also pathetic that the Democrats lost to that buffoon twice. It's pathetic that we have to put on a freaking circus to get him to pay attention. Here, Donnie, here's a puppet show. Here's a little clown. Oh, and then they're having problems in Gaza. Boink, boink.
No, but that's the thing that's actually kind of shocking about this. I would kill to be in on those briefings.
Exactly what I was thinking, Anna.
I'm so interested, and like the fact that he's not that's the part that really does worry me. Now, look, he might have, attention deficit disorder. I have no idea.
I don't care, then don't be president.
Exactly, because we're talking about intelligence on national security threats, on conflicts abroad. He claims that he wants to bring these two major wars, one in Ukraine, one in Gaza. Gaza, it's a genocide, but he wants to end those two things, right? Okay, well, you need intelligence briefings, you need to pay attention.
Yeah, Anna, it's funny you said that, because that's the same thought that popped into my head. And we're the fairest show in America. So I was reading how much the other presidents, including Democratic presidents, got daily briefings.
I have those details.
So you give the numbers and then I want to give you my thought on it.
Okay, so traditionally the PDB, so that's the president's daily brief, is written up and then verbally presented to the president. So it's not even that the president has to do a lot of reading, right? He just needs to pay attention to Tulsi Gabbard as she tries to give him info through these briefings. Now, but Trump does far fewer compared to other presidents. So since his inauguration, Trump has taken the presidential daily brief 14 times, or on average less than once a week. An analysis of their public schedules during the same time frame from their inauguration through May during their first year in office shows that former President Joe Biden received 90, Trump received 55, and former President Barack Obama received 63. I don't believe that Biden actually received 90.
Well, I mean, Jill Biden, to be fair, and Anthony Blinken received 90 presidential daily briefings.
That's fair.
Okay, so that's why I was saying we're the fairest show, because I mean, why did Obama only get 63? I mean, Obama golfed way too much. I know Trump smashed his records on golfing and not caring about the presidential daily briefing. But if I was president, I'm like, do I want to know the intelligence you have on the world? Yeah, every day. That's the point of being president. You're commander in chief. These guys are like, Trump's like, oh, I gotta read one page. No, he doesn't even have to read it. You have to verbally tell me about one page once every other week. Oh, boo, so boring. Oh, I have to do commandering in chiefing. Oh, boo. Can you guys set up a clown show for me so I understand this better?
And that's what Tulsi Gabbard's gonna do for him. It's amazing. So look, I commend her for her effort and just her enterprising attitude here, okay? Because this is what she's gonna do. According to 5 anonymous sources, Gabbard and other intelligence officials are brainstorming ways to make Trump's briefings more Trump-friendly. One idea has been discussed, or one idea that has been discussed, is to transform the presidential daily brief so it mirrors a Fox News broadcast, according to 4 of the people with direct knowledge of the discussions. The National Intelligence Director's office could hire a Fox News producer to produce it and one of the network's personalities to present it. Trump, an avid Fox News viewer, could then watch the broadcast PDB whenever he wanted. I mean, I would prefer he does it in a timely fashion, considering it's intelligence on what's currently happening. So we don't want it to be stale when he finally gets around to it. So a new PDB could include not only graphics and pictures, but also maps with animated representations of exploding bombs, similar to a video game. Another one of the people with knowledge of the discussions said. But this idea is not entirely unprecedented for the United States government as a whole, believe it or not. So according to NBC News, Charlton Heston had narrated instructional videos for the US intelligence and military services. Like, I don't think it's the same thing. I'm not even gonna pretend like it's the same thing. We're talking about the President of the United States and direct briefings for the President of the United States on important matters around the globe, okay? It's different from, oh, we need to like make this like training video for the military a little more entertaining. So let's hire a celebrity to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So look, come on guys. Look, if you're MAGA, I know what you're gonna think. You're gonna think, oh, I never believe anything. If it's inconvenient, I'll choose not to believe 5 people inside the Trump administration, who by the way, corroborate everyone inside the Trump administration the first time, right? They all say the same thing. He has trouble reading past the page, and last time they put in more pictures and maps. Okay, it gets, every layer of it is more embarrassing. And by the way, again, we'll be fair about what I think is more reliable and less reliable. So there's a story in there that they're like, okay, this time though with the maps, in order to get him to pay attention, for example, to the Ukraine war, where he's reluctant to get the details of what's happening in the war, they're putting like little bombs in there. And they're saying, well, what if we put it in the bombs in the video like a video game? And then maybe we can get the child president to pay attention, right? So you can say, hey, you know what? Some of those outlandish details, maybe it's a guy who doesn't like Trump, but is in Trump's administration, or maybe there's 5 guys like that, maybe, right? But overall, the fact that he hates the presidential daily briefings, doesn't like to read, and they all have an enormously hard time getting him to focus on doing his job when it comes to national security. That's not disputable. Literally everyone inside the White House in the first term and the second term. I don't mean literally like as in Stephen Miller has agreed to this article, and they're certainly not saying it publicly because Trump will take their head off and MAGA will take their head off. But we're talking about dozens and dozens of sources between the 2 terms who all say the same thing. He doesn't want to hear it. It's boring to him.
Yeah.
That's why Tulsi Gabbard's trying to dress it up and get a Fox News host to go, listen, Donnie, here's a little bomb, boof, okay? And now there's another conflict here. It's a continent called Africa.
But hey, look at Tulsi Gabbard creating federal jobs.
Man, you are looking at the upside of it.
I'm just so deeply amused by this. But more than anything, again, what stands out to me the most is like the lack of intellectual curiosity. You get what I'm saying? And how much I would love to be in on those briefings. I would give anything to be in those briefings. I wanna know. I wanna know what's actually going on.
Yeah, and can we next, please, can we elect someone smart that cares, that actually wants to do the job, not to be famous, not to be rich, not to own the libs, not to like, you know.
You can own the libs and also be smart. So.
Whatever, I don't care about the stupid partisan tribal stuff. Someone who actually cares about America and wants to protect America and wants to do the job. Instead of just wanting to be famous or collect checks from AIPAC or Qatar or wherever. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.